Afternoon headlines are brought to you by Palm Coast Ford, your hometown dealer.
Hello everyone, I'm Maureen Walsh with your afternoon headlines for Wednesday. Well, for 2 years in a row, it will be an all Flagler County District 4 Girls Lacrosse Championship game. Matanzas defeated Pedro Menendez 12-6 Tuesday night, and FPC High School drubbed St. Augustine 16-2. FPC and Matanzas will face each other Thursday night with a state playoff berth on the line. Stay with the Observer's Andrew O'Brien for complete coverage. Palm Coast just made the top of a list naming cities where unemployment has fallen the most. 247wallstreet.com just announced the list, with Palm Coast taking top honors. According to the financial website, current unemployment in Palm Coast sits at 10.3%, down from 15% in October of 2009. The website also says the number of people employed in the Palm Coast area grew by 7.2% between February of 2012 and February 2013. Ocala was ranked second on the list. One Matanzas High School student in the culinary program is taking edible art to new levels. The Observer's Shanna Fortier has that story.
Most classrooms are equipped with textbooks, desks, and a whiteboard. The culinary class at Matanzas High School, however, is filled with KitchenAid mixers, pots, pans, and cutlery. Students in the advanced class spend their time working on individual projects such as baking espresso cupcakes, coconut cakes, and researching recipes to test in class. The class also preps and prepares dishes to be served in the school's restaurant, the Black Pearl. One senior who takes full advantage of the learning experience is Miranda Caratini, who recently placed 8th out of 34 students across the state for creating an edible centerpiece last month at the ProStart competition.
I love art and really anything that has to do with art, and the idea of combining art and food to me was just so fascinating. I was like, I have to do this, it's just something that I had to do.
Caratini, who learned to carve fruit on YouTube, but then elevated the craft in class with teacher Lisa Cottrell, was proud of herself for her top 10 placement in her first culinary competition.
It meant a lot to me. Some people might be disappointed, but this was my first time going into a competition like this, and I didn't know much about it. Sure, I got nervous, but the fact that I got 8th just means a lot to me.
But culinary class is not just about making the food. It's also about learning safety and handling and management.
ServSafe is one of the books that we use for our advanced students. It's basically on safety, sanitation. They learned yesterday about allergens, things like that. If they pass this test, they are industry certified.
Through the skills learned in class, these young culinary students have a launching point for their future culinary careers.
Thanks, Shanna. An Edgewater woman was sentenced to 13 months in prison after stealing silver and cash from a Flagler County man's home that she was being paid to clean. Genevieve Trebus was charged with grand theft and theft from a person 65 years of age or older after she came into the victim's home back in February to clean it, along with co-defendant Kimberly Hart. After the homeowner left to run errands, he realized about $3,000 in cash and about 100 pounds of silver coins were missing from his bedroom closet. After serving her sentence in prison, Trebus will serve 10 years of probation and was also ordered to pay over $14,000 in restitution. Hart is scheduled for a pre-trial hearing on May 1st. For news anytime, log on to PalmCoastObserver.com and like us on Facebook. I'm Maureen Walsh. Thanks for watching.
Hi folks, Don York, General Manager of Palm Coast Ford, and I'd like to invite you down to check out Ford's all-new fuel-efficient lineup, like the all-new C-Max Energy. At Palm Coast Ford, go further for less. Palm Coast Ford, your hometown dealer.